to do another reading. I hope all is well. Let's let some people come in the chat. 7 people here so far. What? Hey. All right. We're about to get started again. As you can see on the thumbnail. Talk to me. So we're going to talk about a bunch of different people, y'all. But those are the people we're going to put on the thumbnail so we can get through this. Didn't take me but 5 minutes to put the thumbnail together. Yeah. All right. We only have 8 people in the chat so far. Let me see. 9. We're going to let a few more people get in. Make sure you're liking this video as you come through. Bernetta, what's up? All right. Trying to see when YouTube is going to send this out to people, because I can see when, hey, Lauren, I haven't seen you in a while. I can see when they start sending the notifications out to people. Yeah. Hey. All right. We're going to go ahead and 27 people in the chat. See, it just pops up very quickly. Very quickly. Yeah. We're back, y'all. What's up? I took too long of a break. I was running my mouth on the phone with my sister. What? I'm ready. Are y'all ready? All right. We have 27 people, probably more than that in the chat. Can you hit the like button? What? Oh. You know how. Yeah. I'm feeling good, y'all. I hope that y'all are too. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to let a few more people get into the chat. 40 people. Start dropping your comments in the comment section. Let me see what y'all got. Hey, what's up? Let me see who's in here. I'm looking at my phones. I have my other phone going. I got my computer right here. What? Hey. Yeah. We playing a song fully out today, y'all. We usually play like the first 40 seconds, you know. All right, 48 people in the chat. We're going to wait for a few more people. Where you're from. Tell me where you're from. Put your city in the comment box. What's up? Let me say hello, y'all. Who we got? We got Bernetta. We got Lauren. We got Burnett. Flora Bella. Destined to be great. Film and vinyl. You back, girl. What's up, Kay? Thank you for being a member. Saint Doc Hudson. Tila, you back, girl. What's up? Carol, what's up? You back. We got what do we got here? We got Carol. We got Brina. We got a few people. We got called Star Mania. Cube Star Mania. Okay, Cube Star Mania. I think that's what it is. All right, so we are back in the building to do another celebrity reading. This time we're going to do a multiple people, multiple situations, and it's going to be based on your questions. So today, this is the subscribers readings, right? If you have anybody that you want to have a question on and that I'm not answering it, you can also super chat your question to the top. Don't hesitate to do that either. And I'm going to make the super chat. Say, for example, you can super chat yourself, whatever you want to super chat. But say, for example, if there's a question that I feel like, okay, I'm not getting to and you want it at the top, let me know. And I'm a you can super chat it and I will actually answer that question. But I already have like some people we're going to talk about. All right. Which is actually, what is this? GHerbo Taina. This is Emily, Fabulous. And then also we got DaniLeigh on there. Now, I want to ask this question, though, about DaniLeigh when I get to her. What's going on with her and the baby? Is this finally over? Like, what's the situation between DaniLeigh and the baby? And how does the baby feel about her being with, with Fab? Like, does he even care? Like, what's the situation? And so this is the people that you guys asked us to talk about. In the chat. So people were saying that GHerbo and his girlfriend Tiana, that they broke up, right? And I know the other day I did see this. I did see her playing Diddy's Gotta Move On song, right? So I did see her play that. But is that actually true? Did they actually break up? What's the situation going on around GHerbo and his girlfriend? So let's go ahead and jump into them first. Again, this is your girl Chris Blue NOLA Tarot. What's up, Philly? Orlando in the building. You back in the building. South Carolina, what's up? All right, Louisiana in the building. All right, all right, all right. We got who else we got? We got Bristol, England. See, that's what I'm talking about. Bristol, England. You know, I got clients in Sweden, and I got I got clients in the UK. I got clients everywhere. Well, look at that. Um, and we're gonna ask that question: is the baby's second mama pregnant for him? Let's start off with that. Let's start off with the baby and DaniLeigh, and then we're gonna segue into the rest of it because that's what's juicy to me. Because I feel like DaniLeigh is intentionally setting some stuff up so she won't have egg on her face when it comes to the baby. Because you know, as I've been saying in my readings all along about DaniLeigh, I feel like that she's been still seeing the baby, right? And then even one day the baby came out and confirmed, like you up here saying that we're not together, that you moved on, but we was just having sex, right? So it confirmed that she's still dealing with him. But is she setting up this thing to be with Fab? You know, all the celebrity men, you're gonna go be with Fabulous. This man is literally could be your daddy age, right? You out here dating Fabulous. For what reason again? Like, I'm confused. So we got who we got over here? We got Michigan in the building. We got Brooklyn, New York in the building. St. Louis is in the building. So DaniLeigh and Fab have a song coming out. All right, all right. But she was in that car with Fab. Let me tell you something. Her and the baby had a song coming out and they have a baby together. So that don't mean nothing, baby. Okay? That ain't nothing. What that mean to me? I understand that they have a song coming out, but didn't the baby and DaniLeigh have a song coming out? Didn't the baby and DaniLeigh have a video that came out? Didn't the baby put DaniLeigh out of his house? I mean, hello? I mean, I'm just trying to say. And then also, too, and I was just about to say that she going from bad to worse. Now, if I have a project coming out with you, we don't need to be cruising together on Instagram together. We just do our music, we go our separate ways, and we do what we do. But why is she in the car cruising with Fabulous, acting like she trying to put him on camera and he trying to put her on camera? Clout chasing. But also, too, I feel like there's something to that. Okay? So even if they're not dealing with each other in that way, I feel like there's something to that. All right? So we got Austin, Texas in the building. Is she really dating Fab? I highly doubt it. Okay, yeah, you know. We got he gonna knock her teeth out. Alabama's in the building. She must want her teeth knocked out too. What's up? What's up? Hey, from Alabama. Alabama's strong in the building. I used to date this one guy in Alabama, y'all. His name was Nelly. And I mean, when I tell you this man was generous. Oh, Lord, he was so generous. New Jersey is back in the building. All right. So we have 107 people in the chat. How many people do we have in the chat? I'm going to have to start paying attention to these things because y'all just don't be liking nothing. Y'all just sitting in the bushes. Let me see. How many likes we got? So let me make sure we have 100 and how many people in the chat? We have 112 people in the chat, 48 likes. So let's try to get the likes up to at least 90 likes before we get started. We're gonna go ahead and get in here. So please read on the baby and Mimi. What's going on with them? Yep. She was trying to move on, but the man she was trying to move on with had a woman. I mean, it's like they go from bad to worse, y'all. They go from bad to worse, right? So let me start this reading off by just doing DaniLeigh since I'm kind of heavy on her energy. And let's ask this question. Was she actually still dating the baby, right? Before, was she still dating the baby? Let's ask that question. Like months ago, even after the fallout, he kind of alluded to that. Yes, thumbs up video. Put a like in it. I need some likes. I need some more likes. Was DaniLeigh still dating Jonathan? Was she actually still kicking with this man, having sex with this man, entertaining this man in some way? Give me the energy around DaniLeigh. We always start the reading off with a twist, child. I never started off the way that is intended. Okay. They were still sneaking around, y'all. They were still sneaking around. They're having their energy still dealing with each other. Actually, was getting along a lot better, right? That's what it talks about. But they have 7 of Swords in here. So it talks about they were still sneaking around. Let me say this too. I wouldn't be surprised if they were sneaking around then. They sneaking around now. And I wouldn't be surprised if they'll still sneak around in the future. I don't put nothing past these two, right? They have a karmic energy together. But this definitely shows in their cards that they were still dealing with each other. That Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Nine of Cups, I don't feel like they ever broke up. I don't feel like they ever broke up, even though he humiliated her, threw her out of the house, made her look crazy. I still feel like they were dealing with each other, right? Give me the energy around the baby's mother. What's the baby mama look, the baby's mother, the one that I was thinking about, the one that's pregnant right now. She's got 4 of Wands with the baby. Tell me her name in the chat. I don't know her name. But I was literally thinking of this woman and the baby, and the 4 of Wands came up. So this is the deal. And I was just talking about this. You got to be careful. See, we so focused on Mimi and DaniLeigh because they're more public, they're more vocal. But he been dealing with her the whole time. He been dealing with her the whole time, y'all. So you got to be careful with those quiet baby mamas. Because they quietly just chilling, not giving no problems. And he been over there the whole time. So while we sitting there saying, is he with DaniLeigh? Is he with Mimi? He been with her. All right? That's what that represents. And another thing this represents is that he's peaceful when he's with her. So there's not a whole lot of confusion and drama and chaos going on in that relationship. When he goes to her house is a whole nother situation. So he's still dealing with the other baby mama. Okay? Let's see. Oh, that's why she said it's her turn again. Periods. All right? Yeah, the third baby mama. Yes. Thank you for correcting me, Simone. The third baby mama. He is actively dealing with the third baby mama. Okay? 4 of Wands. Meaning he supports her. He looks out for her. He's in her home. And they really feel very positive when they're together. Right? Like she's kind of like has a laid back energy. She's the second, not the third. Thank you, Bria. That's right, because Mimi is the first. Then she's the second, which her name is Latoya. She's the second, and DaniLeigh is the third. Okay? But the point is that he's still dealing with her. So let me ask this question. Is this the reason for DaniLeigh's newfound connection with Fab, besides the music, right? Is this the reason she's on Instagram talking about who y'all want me to date next? Give me the energy around DaniLeigh. Is she aware that Latoya is still dealing with the baby? Give me the energy around DaniLeigh. Has she found out about the baby and that he's still actively dealing with the woman? And the King of Swords is here, along with the Wheel of Fortune, along with the 3 of Cups. She thought they weren't really dealing with each other, guys. So what this represents is that she really thought they weren't dealing with each other. That's what that represents. But here in that 5 of Swords, she found out that he's been lying to her. So what this all talks about, let me move him up a little bit further. She actually was naive and thinking he wasn't dealing with that third baby mama. And maybe he made her feel like that. Maybe he said that to her because she has doubt in her energy along with the fact she thought this lady was a non-factor. And with that King of Swords, she's more worried about Mimi, but she should have been worried about this girl. Because she's literally on the wrong trail when he over here. In that 5 of Swords, she has some resentment in her energy, but she's going to forgive him. And in that Page of Swords, she just found out that was not the truth. So the baby has been dealing with this woman the entire time, off and on, right? She thought they weren't really dealing with each other, but now she's finding out that he is, right? Page of Swords is deception. Page of Swords is having to check it out. So let's ask the question, is Latoya pregnant for the baby? I know this reading is starting off a little bit different. I'm going to add the baby to the thumbnail somewhere in the corner. Give me the energy around the baby and Latoya. the baby and Latoya. Is she pregnant for the baby? Because she said it's her turn. Confirmed, Spirit. Is Latoya pregnant for the baby? DaniLeigh is upset. The King of Wands. This is the baby in Latoya's life. Choosing another path. Ace of Wands is here. Along with the Five of Swords. Along with the Chariot. I think he was telling people he wasn't dealing with her, y'all. Decisions. So it's coming back to DaniLeigh and the baby's energy. I really feel like this shows like almost like blindsided in a way. All right, so it feels blindsided, but it shows him being in Latoya's life. That's what it shows. Let me say this too. The baby's not just dealing with Latoya. He's dealing with other people. So he's not consistent with Latoya. He's not with Latoya just totally. Okay. But it definitely shows that. Let's pull specific cards around the baby though. Hold on. Let me pull this out. Is Latoya the baby's second baby mama? Is Latoya pregnant for the baby? Is she pregnant for the baby? Page of Wands, Five of Swords, Five of Wands, still dealing with each other. Five of Cups, stress, Temperance. I don't feel like they're together like that. Page of Cups, baby. Moon card, baby. And the King of Cups, he's here. 2 cards of baby here. Okay? So he shows up in the energy as the baby father or dealing with her potential pregnancy family. All right? So Moon card and Page of Cups, baby. All right? How does, because she has 5 of Cups energy, which is sorrow, and feeling like she's been blindsided a little bit, but I feel like she knows, right? She knows, so she's preparing herself. All right, so let's see what y'all got here. I remember them 3 on a pictures together. I bet Danny was clueless. Yeah, I bet she was clueless too. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like she thought this lady was going to come out and be in left field. But look at Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon keep getting all these baby mamas pregnant. Can you talk about Melody Martella and Ariane? Okay, we'll try to put that in there. He likes women, a lot of them. He likes women and a lot of them. But he's honest about that. And he stopped with the babies. Okay, all right. Okay, Miss Shantae. All right, so what are y'all's questions? This is y'all's reading. I just wanted to do that one on the baby and DaniLeigh. Will DaniLeigh have another baby for the baby? Will she have another baby for the baby? Give me the energy around DaniLeigh. Will she have another baby for the baby? She could. She could. It's in her energy, all right? She, like Bria said, follow Bria's comment. So even though they up and down, the relationship is very unpredictable. They get on track. He's there. He's doing what he's got to do as far as the child is concerned. And then she has this moment of freedom. I'm single. I'm not with him. I'm not dealing with him. It's over. And then she comes back with that Queen of Cups that can represent down the road. Let me make sure y'all can see that. That can represent down the road, baby. So, girl, make sure you're taking your birth control pills, okay? She has baby in her energy, period. But I'm asking her specifically about them. All right. Will Mimi have another baby for the baby? Give me the energy around Mimi. Will she have another baby for the baby? Mimi feels a little over him. She doesn't like the way he moves, but they do have reconnection cards. They have reconnection cards. So he and the Mimi could be also doing stuff on the side down the road eventually. Right now, they have a card of rekindling. So I could easily see the baby rotating between DaniLeigh, Latoya, and Mimi, right? He has a card of reconnection with Mimi, right? Despite everything he's done and some of her resentments towards him, he has reconnection with her. That reconnection can result in what? Give me the energy around Mimi and the baby. Can it result in another child? And it can result in more conflict, right? He's never going to be with her in the way she wants to, right? She needs to choose her happiness because he's going to always, even though she feels she knows him, he's going to always be basically gaslighting her. She feels like she knows him and they have similar energy, but she's being played as well. All right. What are the questions? Thank you, Miss Rain. Give me the questions about Fabulous and Emily and or GHerbo and what's her name? Tiana. Give me the questions about them. Ooh, Lover's card is flying out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. And this was in reference to GHerbo. I said the last person I said was GHerbo and Taina. So this represents them having some trouble, guys, because they had the Lover's card and then they had the Six of Cups in reversing their energy and energetically. That could talk about some trouble, right? Trouble. Not being on the same page. Justice, trust. So let me say there's some energy representing the fact that they could be having some financial trouble, right? It's here in their cards. I know the celebrities are, they're kind of seen as be having all these opportunities, but there's some financial trouble here. They can also have some trouble regarding trust, right? They can also have some issues around communication. It does show I love you, but there's some energy around needing space, right? That's what that talks about. So for GHerbo and Taina, I'm sorry. This talks about feeling overwhelmed, right? This talks about a lot of stress and when it comes to family. This talks about financial trouble a little bit, right? I don't think she's working as much as she was working before. I know she has two babies, but before she was kind of doing her Fashion Nova and she was doing her own skincare line, and it almost feels like she's pulled back on that quite a bit, and she's gained a little bit of weight from what I could see. But it just shows that there's some tension, right? Inside of the household in terms of, and it also too may talk about the fact that he needs to help out more. Like she's overwhelmed. She's doing it by herself. Sometimes even though you're inside the home with a person, guys, sometimes you can feel like you're taking care of the children by yourself because the person's not being as helpful. So I do feel that there is a little trouble in paradise when it comes to their relationship. I know she has a nanny, but some people be liking to be hands on, right? But there's something about stress. There's something about it could be financial. It's something about needing time for yourself. And even though you have a nanny, wouldn't it be nice for you to take care of the help with the kids and be supportive and be there? I have people that have grandmother staying inside their home. It's not the same as a husband being involved or being hands on, right? It's not the same. Okay? Let's see. I don't know, child. Taina, child. That's why I don't like doing a reading on y'all. Want to start correcting. Tahina. I don't know. Okay? Let's see. Will he ever marry her? Give me the energy around GHerbo. Will he ever marry his girlfriend? Give me the energy around GHerbo. Will they ever get married? I honestly like them as a couple. Will they ever get married? And they have the Devil card. They could come back together. The Five of Pentacles, recover the relationship. Will they ever get married? Too much conflict with that right now. So I don't know about marriage right now. It's a lot of tension, a lot of conflict. And let me say this too. This could also represent a person who's not ready to get married because they don't feel like they're in the right place to be married. They don't feel like they're in the right place mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? And we need to clean some stuff up in the relationship before we get married. I could see them being in trouble. They have the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands in reverse, home life trouble. And also, I'm telling you guys, it has something to do with home life slash finances. Okay? Some type of trouble is in their energy. I can see them being together, but marriage, that's something that I feel like it's not on the table right now. Give me the energy around marriage, being married. And nothing set in stone, things can change. Bad faith, talk about it, and in the future. So it can happen in the future, right? It can happen in the future. I feel like they're gonna try to come back together and reaffirm their relationship. So I don't feel like it's just over for good, right? If they're having issues, I don't feel like it's over and over for good. Okay. All right. Let me pin Paradise's comment to the top. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and move to the next one. Yeah, he's not ready, right? He's not ready. Does he still have legal troubles? Give me the energy around GHerbo. Does he still have legal troubles coming his way? I saw that card of justice in there. Does GHerbo still have legal troubles? Or will he have legal troubles? Conflict. That's the legal energy. And trouble. So he does have some energy around still having legal issues. That 10 of Cups could also be them having domestic situations. That can be verbal. That can be verbal arguments. That could be, people moving outside the home. But as far as the question about legal trouble, it feels like that's here. So he could still have legal trouble. Because remember, he had that situation with the credit cards and some other legal stuff. So it's here. So you can still see that potentially happen in the next 1 to 10 months. But even in his household, that shows some tension in his household as well. So legal troubles does feel like it's still on the table, guys. And we may hear something about it in the next 1 to 10 months. It's amazing how the court system works. It feels like it takes forever for us to hear something about things. And then either it's, they release the person, they go to jail. But he has the Four of Swords. He has the card of convalescence. So that Four of Swords could represent for him that he may not go to jail, but he may get some type of restriction. But it definitely shows that legal situation is not, it's still on the table. So you may still hear about that legal situation. All right. So that is That is GHerbo and his situation. So it feels like having 2 small children close together is a lot of stress. I feel like they're going to probably wait to have another child or may not have another child. I don't feel like he's ready to have another child. I feel like it's not a publicity stunt. I feel like there's real problems between him and his girlfriend. I feel like there's some financial stress. So I know they make money, but what is he really doing? I know there's an album coming out, and some people are saying that he may be using this as a way to, they may be doing this as a way to promote his album or for publicity, but the tension does feel real. Okay. I do feel that she's tired too, right? Sometimes people be in and over their head. So that is on GHerbo. Any more questions around somebody asked, was GHerbo cheating? Give me the energy around GHerbo. Is he cheating in this relationship? GHerbo, is he cheating? Ooh. Give me the energy around GHerbo. Is he cheating? King of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Chariot, Page of Wands, cheating energy, right? Page 5 of Pentacles to represent a person who could be having connections outside of their relationship, right? There's also, I don't know who he is as a person, but he could blow up. Like, has anybody ever seen him act out? Because he has in his energy, like he can go there. He can be moody. He can have an attitude. Like he has the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups, and that represents a person who can lose their cool, right? But he definitely shows in his cards, like he can go outside of his relationship. That's exactly what it shows. And this is in his present position. So this could represent he could be doing that even now. Okay? Now. So that's what it talks about. He loves the ladies, that's for sure. He loves the ladies. Oh, he attacked Ari one time. Ooh, Lord. Yeah. Ooh, because he shows it in his energy like he could go there. Has he and Tahina, I hate to say her name wrong. Have they ever tangled up like in a domestic violence way? Give me the energy around GHerbo and her. They've had blow-ups, arguments, verbal. The devil card is there that can talk about trying. He could be controlling on her, y'all. So I don't know if anybody's ever paid attention to that, but that could be a person who could be a little dominating or controlling on a person, right? Where you're going, what you're doing, what's going on. Like he's dominating on her. So I don't follow them like that, but he has cards of domination. And he's all over her. Okay, so just know that they feel like they have the type of situation where she would have to be telling him where she's going. She got to pick up the phone. Like he'd be like kind of on her, right? Yeah. So, but a lot of people who do that, they be up to stuff. Notice a lot of people who be on the people on like demanding or dominating, they be doing that for a reason because they're doing it, right? A lot of people do that. But he has some demanding energy and they do feel like they tangled up because that card of tension is there. And that card of tension talks about getting into it and having kind of problem. All right. But yeah, that's what that shows. All right. Is she cheating on GHerbo? Give me the energy around. Is she cheating on GHerbo? And it shows no. But let me say this. She has in her future position, she could, like, if he leave this relationship, she could find somebody else real easily. She got in her energy. If she break up with GHerbo, and it's coming, in 1 to 5 years, she'll be in another relationship. She got it right here in a strong relationship. So, girl, if you break up with GHerbo, just know you're gonna be good, girl, because right now it doesn't feel like you're in stress. But it feels like down the road, like another relationship could be coming for you. Okay? You ain't the end all be all, boy. Let me stop. She got in her energy. She could leave down the road, right? Like she could decide, hey, I don't want to be in this situation no more. Let me get my hair examined and go find somebody else. All right? First of all, let me not even go there. Okay. Anyway. All right. Yep. Because she could find a man who's a little bit more established, who's got his act together, who's a good father figure, who's powerful, right? Somebody who's got it together. So, she's a beautiful girl. She got time. Okay. So, let's see. All right. So, what's the next? No, please go there. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, he's literally a Dusty, right? He's a Dusty that has an opportunity in the business. He don't pay Irie child support, right? He's always complaining. He stayed cheating, right? Even when he was caught with Irie Fletcher with that whole chain situation, he actually confessed in that police car he just slept with Irie Fletcher. Then he turned around in the next breath and he talked about how he was in love with his girlfriend. Baby, that ain't it. I'm sorry. He's not, like, she hooked herself up with the wrong type of person. This man literally was in the back of the police car, that whole situation with Irie, when she took his jewelry. And he said, I just had sex with her. And he talked about how he didn't want her. And then he turned around in the same breath and said that he was in love with his girlfriend. Why is she still with him? This man literally said, it's literally on that cop channel. He said this, right? But that's on her, child. That's on her. Why would you have two kids for this man? And you see how he did with the situation with Irie Fletcher? He stayed cheating on you. The doggone, what's that little blog page? They stay catching you. Job by. Anyway, all right. So that is on GHerbo and his situation. What? Any other questions? She thought she was different. I definitely feel like he loves her. That is genuine. That he sees her as a different person. He doesn't, he doesn't have that same dynamic that he had with Irie, where it felt like he was always into something. So I can see that he loves her. I can see that he cares about her. I can see he looks at her as a good girl. But at the end of the day, you got the same man, girl. You ain't get nothing different. And the problem is that her mom is not a good representative for her because her mom choosing bad. Her mom with a man, stayed with a man, had a baby with a man, and continued to be with a man that bust her teeth out her mouth and threaten her daddy in them. So she don't have a good representation in terms of a mother to show her the right way. So who she gonna get? She get with a man that still sleep with his baby mama, that's using people credit cards, that's in all kind of trouble, not honoring his contracts. Like, what you expect? Emily finally left Fab. Yeah. Now, my sister was saying she think Emily left Fab or Fab and Emily broke up because they say that Emily was messing with somebody else. I don't know how true that is, but Emily and Fab, did they break up because of cheating? Give me the energy around that. What's the energy around why they fell apart? Because they've been together for a long time. Okay, heard a football player. Did they break up behind cheating? Give me the energy around Fabulous and what's her name? Emily B. Yep, cheating, right? And this person is different. Feeling free, new perspective. And let me say this. You could tell she broke up with him because of how he moving. He moving like a wounded man. He moving like somebody who he got broken up with. But it definitely shows in her energy that she may have moved on to somebody else. And she feeling good about it, or she was feeling good about it. That Temperance and that Eight of Swords is new perspective, moving on, going about your business, feeling free. So it shows the potential that she reclaimed her power and got her mind right and said, you know what, I'm out of here. Bye. Was Fabulous cheating on Emily B? Give me the energy around Fab. Was he cheating on Emily B? Three of Cups in his energy. People were gossiping about it. Give me the energy. Ten of Pentacles. Relationship was unstable. And he had mistresses. So it does show something about he was also having other stuff going on. So she's not the only one. The difference is with women and men is that men just date little side chicks and side pieces and do this, where she could have possibly potentially met up with somebody she really likes. But it definitely shows cheating, and it definitely shows people gossiping about it, and it definitely shows he's been doing it. All right? Been doing it. So people are gossiping or have been gossiping about what he's been doing. Their relationship, despite the fact that they had the other baby, I believe they even got married, unstable. And this is that Five of Pentacles. Again, he's been in other relationships. All right? Somebody wrote, Fab has never been faithful to her. I agree. Okay. That's on that. Any questions about Fab and Emily? How does Emily feel about him palling around or move, with DaniLeigh? Give me the energy around Emily. How does she feel about that? That he's with such a DaniLeigh, a much younger woman. Give me the energy. And she feels it shows up as business, but she knows how he is, right? They're doing a project together, they're working together on something, but she doesn't believe it totally. That Nine of Pentacles is here, talking about he could be messing with DaniLeigh. So she even believes that something is going on, right? Deception, right? And basically, DaniLeigh need to watch herself. And especially DaniLeigh is young, impressionable, silly. This man is not, he's the same man that bust her teeth out her mouth. So DaniLeigh needs to be careful. That talks about, I hope she doesn't experience what I experienced, right? That's what that talks about. He's the same person. He doesn't change. He still can blow up. He can still be dominating. He can still be controlling. And also, too, that represents him dominating Emily B. Right? So I can believe why, her daughter got into something, because that represents chaos in their household, anger in their household, domination in their household, control, abuse. DaniLeigh better watch it. It's fabulous. Ooh, and I said DaniLeigh in the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, the King of Cups, King of Swords, and Three of Swords fell out. Give me the energy. Let's ask about DaniLeigh, and then I'm gonna switch these cards. Is DaniLeigh dealing with Fab at all? Is this just work, or is there a connection there? Because why is she on the set with him, going live on her Instagram? If I'm doing a project with you, we just do our projects and we keep it going. We keep it moving. Is there something going on between them? Give me the energy around it. Give me the energy around it. That's a good question, Day One Love. Is he and DaniLeigh dealing with each other? Flirting? Kicking it? Is there anything happening between Fabulous and DaniLeigh? Okay. Nine of Cups, Lover's card. So I can see something there. Something is there. Okay? Fabulous and DaniLeigh. Okay? Right? I could see that it could have been for a work project, but to me it made no sense that she went live with him like that. And the manner in which she was doing it, it felt like a girl on a date, kind of uncomfortable, showing what she was doing with the guy she was with. It just looked weird. Okay? It just looked like, it looked staged, but it was something about it. But it definitely shows there's something. All right? Isn't she old enough to be his daughter? Yep. Yep. So there's something in the energy with Fabulous and DaniLeigh, right? A little connection, a little something, a little flirtation, a little energy. Give me the energy. Is she trying to make the baby mad? Does the baby even care that she is entertaining Fabulous? Does he even care? Give me the energy around DaniLeigh. Justice. High Priestess. She knows what she's doing. Intentional. She's trying to show she's moving on to a grown man. And it's to make him jealous. Right? So this is it. Here, Seven of Wands, trying to show that she's moving on, that she's giving up, that she's taking the next step, but it's in an effort to make him jealous. Hey, I'm doing big things. I'm moving on. Look what somebody wrote. Is she being an opportunist? I'm taking an opportunity, right? Opportunity, showing that I'm moving on. But also, this is the card of embarrassment, right? So what do you think that means? The baby's coming, right? I'm going to hook up with Fab. I'm going to ask who I should date. I know the baby is coming for the baby. I want to look like I'm moved on already. I want to look like I'm not I can't be that stupid, right? So what this represents to me is that she's setting a stage to put distance between her and the baby. So when the new baby comes, she won't look crazy. That's what it looks like to me. So it's intentional because she's setting the stage up for it, right? In order to kind of like put some distance. So it almost feels like she's using Fab to show, well, they're working on a project together. She's entertaining him. but it also shows she's putting some distance in between that situation. So when that baby comes, that newborn baby, she won't be looking crazy or feeling crazy. Okay? That's what it looks like to me. Because this is actually the card of embarrassment. One of the messages is embarrassment. So she has some time because the baby's not here yet, right? She has some time to build up this I'm free, I'm single, I'm dating other people. So by the time the baby comes, the actual baby comes, she won't look like she's a part of the equation and still dating the baby or dealing with the baby. She'll look like she's moved on. So it's strategic, guys. So I feel like she's using Fab as well for they're doing a project. I think there's a little connection there, but I also think she's using it to put distance between. And a young guy ain't gonna be doing all that with her, so she's gonna have to get an older man that's gonna allow her to do that, right? Yes, y'all, the baby's having another baby with his baby mama number 2. Yep. So 222 is in there. Remember to embrace your balance and choices. So this is what it feels like to me, right? I'm setting the stage up. So by the time that new baby comes, I won't look like I'm still attached to the situation. That makes sense, right? You have a public energy. You don't want to be looking crazy, right? That's what it looks like. All right. Right. Danny want to compete with her. What? Danny ain't got nothing to do with her. Not surprised. Erica Bell. Ooh, child, Miss Rain. Well, I mean, think about it. I mean, child, we all know she's still been dealing with the baby. The baby still said this in a way, right? When she came out with that whole interview. And he kind of busted her bubble a little bit and said, you over here talking about you moved on, but we were still smashing. So what you talking about? Bitter and ignorant. You're trying to throw insults, but you're the one mad that this entertainment's get to your head, to your feelings. Okay. All right. So does the baby care? Let's stick to that. Does he even care? Give me the energy around the baby. Does he care that DaniLeigh is entertaining Fab? Has he said anything? Two of Swords. He sees it. Page of Swords. Mentally thinking about it. Nine of Swords. Let me say this. It is something that is that he could possibly question or feel annoyed by or say something about it. Because of that Nine of Swords, this talks about that could represent like he could kind of go at her a little bit, right? Even though he's not really with her, they kind of deal with each other and off and on, he could still question her. I do feel like he cares. He does not care, guys. He has the card of decisions with her, right? He has the card of, you got to remember, they go back and forth. This talks about the fact that he mentally could be thinking about it. What's her motivation? It could talk about, I don't give a damn, but then he really do. This Page of Swords is also another mental card. Like he's mentally thinking about it. Like he paying attention. He's not just ignoring it, guys. Come on. Like he's still a man. He's still screwing her, right? And men don't like other men screwing their women, period. So he's not just ignorant to that. He's not just not paying attention to it. So I definitely feel like he's paying attention. He's may have thrown little underlying jabs. The baby, first of all, his personality is to be that. Even though he may say he don't care, this don't feel like he don't care. That card is a mental, that's decisions, mentally thinking about it. And this talks about with that Nine of Swords, that represents she being shady, she on some bullshit, she out here trying. And guess what? Y'all gotta watch these men. These men, you think they don't care, they do. And he keep going back and forth with her. So at the end of the day, he gotta care at some point. He keep having sex with her. He had a baby with her. He get into with her brother. He getting all into this situation. So trust me and believe you me that Fab is an OG in the game, right? I can see him talking about him. I can see him calling him old. I can see him making comments about him. I can see it. Right? Fab will be somebody that would get under his skin because these other guys, Fab is considered one of the best in the game, right? Anyway, at the end of the day, she is messing with him after he beat up her brother. Yep. So I don't think he's unbothered. I think he is definitely paying attention, baby. Paying attention on social media, right? That's what that talks about. Now, is he going to fight Fab for her? No. But I'm definitely saying he does watch. He is paying attention. And he definitely feel like she on some bullshit. Period. Right? All right. What's the next one? So we've talked about the baby and DaniLeigh. We talked about GHerbo and his situation. We talked about Emily B and Fab. And we talked about DaniLeigh and Fab. So we've literally talked about 4 different situations since we've been on here. Let's see. How many likes do we have? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Y'all got a problem hitting that like button. Okay. All right. We have 231 people in our chat. Only 130 likes. Let's get it up to 200 likes, guys. And I'm going to take a quick drink break. It's supposed to be for entertainment purposes only. The fact that these people could really get upset about NOLA slandering them. I'm back needs to never come back. Have a nice day. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Been in the comment section cutting up for a minute. Thank you, Paradise. I'm back completely on the block list. All right, so what else we got? All right, so it's ASAP Rocky going to jail. We talked about ASAP Rocky. We got a whole video on ASAP Rocky. So watch that video. Thank you, because I'm back has been in tripping. Yeah, he's been like, I'm watching him and I'm like, I'm watching this person and they're just in the comment section, but we're not gonna spend time on those people, guys. Let's focus on our reading while we're here. Right? Somebody said I'm back is Fab. Laugh out loud. That is too funny. All right. So yeah, let's not spend time on people doing that, y'all. Let's focus on while we're here, because we're here to enjoy the content, this reading, and we're not here to be getting into nothing. All right. So let's see. Ari in her new business venture. Yeah, do FP4 and Lil Baby 2. Is Ari gonna take her land back from Moneyback? Yo, shit. I'm back. I think I'm back with Fab. Laugh out loud. Y'all are funny. Are they gonna get back together? Give me the energy around Emily B and Fab. Are they gonna get back together? Give me the energy, spirit. Give me the energy. Will Fabulous and Emily B get back together? Give me the energy. They got trouble. So, let's pull one more. Empress. Tower moment. Concerns. Let me say this too. They even look like they could have had a domestic situation that went too far. And it shows she's tired of it and she decided to move on. They do have the 10 of Cups, which talks about down the road they could come back together. But this relationship has run its course and they just need to move on. The Death card is here, transformation and bad intentions. So just know, like, if they get back together, like, it's going to be the same old. Nothing is changing. You're going to still have domestic issues. He's still going to be fighting. There's still going to be problems. You're going to still run into trouble. You're going to still have tower moments. These tower moments with that 3 of Wands, with this, all this, with this 8 of Swords, that could represent still being in real situations. Okay? So at the end of the day, this is allegedly, but she don't need to be back with him, because at the end of the day, it represents, it represents some problems. Let's see what this say. Yep, and it's coming back as they were having real issues. So it's not just about her finding a new man or him cheating on her. It looks like they were still having some domestic situations that were going the wrong way. Okay? All right? The land is for sale? What? My sister didn't tell me all that. All right. That's what I'm saying. Is still, they were still having domestic situations. All right. So that is the end of the road on Fab and Emily B, they feel like it's gonna, if they get back together, it'll be short-lived. Okay. All right. All right. Who else are we doing? I think we want to Ari and Moneybag Yo. We're gonna do this, and that's gonna be the end. And then we'll come back and do another group of people. Let's stick to this. Give me the energy around, because Ari's connected to this whole thing with GHerbo and all that. So we'll stick to that. Give me the energy around Ari Flexure and Moneybag Yo. We already did a reading saying that there were trouble in paradise. And let me say this too. Sometimes they money not the way, they money not always what it is, right? But Bag have a lot of overhead, right? Bag have a lot of overhead. He got a bunch of children and a bunch of baby mamas, and one of the baby mamas passed, unfortunately. He's got a lot on his plate and a lot of overhead. And let me tell you, they be going at it. They be going at it. This is them at it. Back and forth. Issues, problems, and problems. I do feel like they have some energy around breaking up, getting back together. Again, she's a Cancer. But they have issues with getting on the same page with communication regarding how they speak to each other, how they support each other. The Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords are here. This is a desire to reconcile. I can see them breaking up, but I can see them getting back together, right? And then I can see them breaking up again. Okay, so they have a lot of issues. Her car was repossessed here, but it feels like she's going to bounce right on back because she has some more energy here that represents she'll be fine. But her car does show repossession right here, right? The Ace of Cups is also here as well. So her car did get repossessed. Okay. All right. So that's what that represents. They do have tension and they do have problems in terms of communication. But they also have, they're going to work it out. And then get back together and break up again. Shit. I mean, really. Okay. All right. Let's see. We're on Moneybag and Ari Flexure. We already did a reading on them when we went live. I believe that was, so if you go on, let me see what video that we talked about it. Because I just did something on them, which was the video, the NOLA podcast video. You'll see the one with the mic on it. And it has 1,700 views, but it was 6 days ago. We did a full reading on them and what was going on and breaking up. So I don't want to spend too much time on Ari Flexure and Moneybag Yo. Okay? All right? Let me say this too. My sister follows them a lot, and just from her opinion and her take, and she's intuitive as well. She feels like they don't have the money that they say they have. She feel like they be doing a lot of clout chasing too. They be breaking up to stay in the blogs. She feels like they be that they be buying stuff and acting like it's a gift when they already know about it. Hence the car. She feels that Moneybag is not supportive to Ari at all. That he's jealous of her. He feels that Moneybag still be kind of keeping a baby mother. She feels that he be keeping those babies' mothers close. She feels that Ari Flexure is wasting her time, right? That's what she feels like. That he uses her. I'm not doing GHerbo in India right now. That he uses Ari Flexure at times, right? So that's what that represents. Was Ari riding the car through the time of Young Dolph murder? I don't know. We're not doing anything related to Young Dolph. Yeah, he's wasting her time. So that would be, today we're going to do Fabulous Emily, GHerbo, his girlfriend, Ari and Moneybag, and then we'll come back and do another group of people. All right? So we're not doing, we'll do another group of people because I want to stick to this energy. All right, so somebody said, I agree, she's wasting her time. I totally feel she's wasting her time with it. Give me the energy around Ari Flexure and Moneybag Yo. Will they get married? Death card. Eight of Swords. Four of Swords. Justice card. Page of Swords. I could see them breaking up. And the world card is here as well. And that just talks about, I could see them eventually moving on from the relationship. The world card is here, right, going in different directions, right? I can see them moving in different directions. All right. All right. So, will I reflect your meet a man that will be, you know, to her liking? Will she eventually find somebody else? What is bag sign? Because she has a air sign person that's coming through her energy down the road. I don't know what's bag sign, but that's what that represents. What's his sign? Is he what's bag sign? Amber Flanagan. I'm not doing those readings. Okay. She has a huge flash platform. So let's see, Miss Creole 27 Road. She is young. He's a Virgo. That's Earth. Okay. Will she end up with money bag, or is this someone else? Because I see an Earth sign person coming through. Will I reflect she end up with money bag? Page of Cups. That's in reverse. Will she end up with another Virgo? Eight of Swords. Feels like she... So it could be another Virgo. It could be another Virgo. All right. Let me say this. Sometimes we date different people with similar energies. So I wouldn't be surprised if she get another Virgo. Okay. All right. This is the end of the road with me. I think this is all I wanted to ask about in terms of questions. I think like we talked about, we talked about enough. I'm getting exhausted. We could come back tomorrow or maybe the next day and talk about India Royale and Lil Durk. Who else were y'all talking about on here? We can ask about, because I've never done a reading on them before, so maybe we can do a reading on India Royale and Lil Durk, and then we'll add some other people in it like we did today. But I'm thinking we may have to focus on maybe 3 or 4 couples. We can do ASAP Rocky and Rihanna on that same one, just to kind of get an energy check around them. Oh, we can do Miracle Watts and her and Tyler LaPlay. So maybe on this next one we'll do oh, that's a good one. Cardi B and Offset. We'll do Miracle Watts and Tyler LaPlay. We'll do India Royale and Lil Durk. And then we'll do Cardi B. Oh, wait. So who we gonna do? So Cardi B and Offset. We're gonna do India Royale and Lil Durk. We're gonna do Rihanna and ASAP, and then Miracle and Tyler. Those 4. So those will be the 4 that we do. If we do Will Smith and Jada, there'll be a separate reading, because I feel like we need to really kind of like do a reading where we're focusing on just them, just Jada and Will, because their dynamic is so big, it's so huge, and so large. So go ahead. I'm gonna type it in the chat. We're gonna do India Royale and Lil Durk, Rihanna and ASAP. We're gonna do Cardi and Offset, and Tyler LaPlay and Miracle Watts. Those 4 will be on the actual. We'll do them. If it's not tomorrow, I'm going to try to do tomorrow. But tomorrow is Monday. That's Labor Day. We may be able to do it tomorrow. And if not, now there's a client that actually paid me for an Offset and Cardi B reading. So you know what? No, there's a client that paid $100 for me to do a reading on Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. So that's going to come too. Because this person sent me $100 and said, please don't. They sent it to me through Cash App. I was like, what's this? And I don't usually do celebrity readings, but okay, whatever. So I think I'm going to add it to the website. But just know, if you pay for a celebrity reading, it's going to the channel. I'm going to launch it to the channel, and I'm going to have discretion on who it is. So I'm going to add it to the website as a request. But I'm going to have discretion. So you're going to have to email me first to let me know like who you want me to do. And then from there, I'll decide if I'm going to do it. So this person sent me, I think his name was O'Neill. He sent me $100 through Cash App and said, please don't. And he sent me his questions and everything. So I added him to the calendar. And so his reading will come out on tomorrow. I told him tomorrow. So be looking out for the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj reading that was actually purchased by O'Neill. Okay? And then we'll come back again and we'll do the rest of these requests that I'm gonna need to make a thumbnail for the other people we talked about. But O'Neill definitely literally paid $100. I was like, O'Neill was serious, literally in the Cash App. So I am out of here. Thank you, O'Neill. I don't do celebrity readings personally. Like I told O'Neill, if I do this reading for you, just know I'm not sending it to you personally. You're gonna have to look at it on the channel. So I'm not doing personal readings to send to clients on celebrities, but I'm gonna probably add it to the website. So if you want to purchase the celebrity reading that you really want to hear, but I'm just not doing it, I'm gonna do it just like the emergency readings where you're gonna have to submit the request first. I'm gonna have discretion over it. So because the reason why I want to have discretion over it, I don't want to do a reading on something I'm not comfortable with. So I'm not gonna just say because you gave me $100, I have money saved. Because you gave me $100, I'm gonna just run to do a reading. So if this is a reading that I don't feel comfortable with, I may not be able to do it for you. So that's why I'm gonna say it's gonna be with discretion. So the reading on Cardi B and Nicki Minaj is coming tomorrow through obviously someone who was saying, I don't give a damn about they pay $100. So O'Neill, your reading will be out tomorrow, okay? And he sent his questions. They're very juicy, good, spicy questions that a lot of people have been having for a long, long time. And so his reading will be coming out tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? So that'll be the reading we'll be relaunching tomorrow for O'Neill. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you so much. It was a great day. We talked a lot about this. These readings are fun. These are for entertainment purposes only. We wish everyone the best of luck. We wish that DaniLeigh finds her place in life. Please, DaniLeigh, find a man that is, wants to be with you and not going to be putting you out the house and busting you upside your head. Please find somebody that makes sense for your life. Please, Emily, don't go back to Fab. Don't get your teeth knocked out again. Don't have him threatening your family again. Please, I don't know how to say your name. Tania, Tani. Please, Tania. Please. I know you got babies with this man, but please think of your future in your life. Please, ladies, make sure you're choosing the right people for your life. I'm out of here. Have a great day. Stay blessed and encouraged. Now that I think our Wi-Fi is straight, I feel like we good. We'll be doing more of this so y'all can participate, okay? I'm out of here. Take care. Stay blessed, encouraged, and empowered. I am tired, so I'm going to get something to eat. Well, I'm not hungry. I'm going to get something to drink and get ready for tonight, and I'm out. Let's see what we're going to play. We're going to go and play our normal song. Peace and blessings, everyone. Book your appointment at BlueNolaTarot.com. And we out of here. Yeah. We on out of here. Talking about Emily B, Fabulous, DaniLeigh, GHerbo, beautiful girlfriend. I always say her name wrong, but it's not met with disrespect. I just need to learn how to pronounce it. All right? Talk to me now. Hey. Yeah. Have a good night, guys. Yeah. And I like playing a song for y'all. Yeah. Yeah. The Wi-Fi wouldn't let me be great. God damn it. Take care. Bye.